This is a CEO canvas. You might not have realized it yet, but you are possibly the greatest asset that your business has. You need to be clear on what matters to you, on what it is that you're trying to do, on the way that you want this business to work and the lifestyle that you want to lead, right? They're fundamental things that you need to be clear on. So when you complete the CEO canvas, you will have finished it knowing all of that information. The first thing you start with in the canvas is your values. What matters to you and why? Because your business needs to align to those values. Otherwise, it's always going to feel like hard work. It's always going to feel like slogging your guts out for something that doesn't matter to you. So the values that matter to you need to be present and understood and responded to in your business. So the first thing we do in the CEO canvas is get clear on the values that matter to you. Then we look at your strengths. What are you really, really good at? What experience have you had that will serve well in your business? We often forget the things that we've done. We often forget the things that we've achieved. So sit down and get clear on your strengths. Then we want to look at your weaknesses, right? Nobody loves this part, but it's not a bad thing. Nobody can be great at everything, no matter how hard we try. And the areas that you're weaker in, we want to go and find other people who are strong. And so we can bring them into the business and shore it up. Might not be able to bring them in straight away, and that's okay. Doesn't matter. But we want to be prepared for the fact that there are things that you're not great at that we will need to cover and get assistance with when the business is generating the revenue to be able to afford it. We want to look at your achievements and experiences because the things that you've been through will be probably relevant to share with your clients. So not only do you want to remind yourself now because it helps you feel better about yourself, it's kind of good to give yourself a pat on the back, right? And recognize just how much you've achieved in your life because we don't do that often enough. But when we write them all down, this is content ideas that you can use to share with your audience down the line. You'll see this over in the marketing canvases later on. But think about your achievements, think about your experiences as they pertain to the business that you're trying to create here. Write them down, and then we can come back to that information when we need it later. Next up, let's look at your lifestyle. What are important factors for you? How often do you want to work? Where do you want to work? When do you want to work? Do you want to be off for school holidays? Is that completely irrelevant to you? Do you have a minimum requirement, like you want to take 8 weeks off a year or 12 weeks? I don't know. What lifestyle do you want to lead, and what lifestyle does your business need to fit? Get clear on that. I've just alluded to this already, but location matters to you. Are you looking for an office? Are you looking for a physical presence? Or are you more than satisfied with working at home? I work at home because I don't have time for the travel. It's much easier with my children, and obviously they are educated at home. So if I was out every day, that wouldn't work out. So location for me has to be at home, but it might not be that case for you. You might prefer to be out and about with other people. You might want to work in a coffee shop. You might want to get an office. Decide what matters to you. Document it in the canvas. Next up, goals. What is it that you want to achieve? Okay, what are you looking to do? Do you want to have written a book? Do you want to win an award? Do you want to be known as a key person in the market that you operate in? What goals are important to you and what are you trying to achieve? We want to think immediate 12 months when we do this, and then a little bit further out, maybe like 3 to 5 years. So what are the shorter term goals you're trying to hit, and what are the longer term goals, 3 to 5 years? Where do you want to be at the end of next year? What would you like to have achieved? And in 3 to 5 years, again, where do you want to be? What do you want life to look like? What do you want to be doing with your time? And what do you want to have achieved by then? Get some clarity on that and document it on the canvas. And finally, we're going to look at financials, possibly the most important thing if you are in this business to make money. How much money does your business need to make? And this is to pay you for the lifestyle that you want to lead now. Price up this ideal lifestyle of yours, right? We know your values. We know what you're good at. We know what location you need to be in. We know your achievements and experiences. We know the goals that you're trying to hit. Great stuff. What does life look like when you're hitting those goals in a year's time? Where do you live? What do you do when you're not working? How often do you work? What are you eating? Where are you holidaying? Who are you spending time with? You want to dream big here, but think about the life you would like to be leading. What would make you get out of bed in the morning and be like, yes, I'm really looking forward to today? And what would make you go to bed at night going, that was a great day for me? Okay, we want to look at those factors. And then we want to price up what that lifestyle costs. And then you're going to put that lifestyle number into the Make Money calculator, and it will turn that into a revenue goal for you. Okay, so you should finish this canvas clear on values, strengths and weaknesses, achievements and experiences, the lifestyle that you want to lead, the location of where that lifestyle will be, the goals that you have, and the financial goal in terms of income that your business needs to generate. When you've done all that, you've completed this canvas. Good luck.